If I go for Mockingbird and then go for Ordeal of Nylea, I think we are literally going to do so much damage, it's going to be hard to calculate. Mockingbird, copy the Traveling Chocobo, and that's just because I want to get this Mossborn Hydra to the high heavens. Ordeal of Nylea, swing. Ordeal of... Oh my god, that was going to get absolutely insane. What? Come on, you got to understand the assignment there. Come on. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Manaman, and today's juicer is going to be Birdfall. That is right. So here's kind of a weird thing here. We kind of like the birds, we kind of like the Hydra, we kind of like the Landfall, we kind of like the bird thing, because like it kind of has to be a bird with Choco or Traveling Chocobo off the top, but we also kind of like the Landfall, and we also just kind of like Skrelv and Shelter by Ghosts. There's a lot going on here. So immediately you'll kind of notice that the mana base is a little screwy. It's a little screwy, but there is for good reason, because we do like Bant. The whole reason of going for Bant is because obviously that does give you access to a few different birds. You have Choco, Seeker of Paradise, whenever one or more birds you control attack. Look at that many cards from the top of your library. You may put one of them in your hand, then put any number of land cards from among them. Now this kind of screwed me up. You'll kind of notice throughout the video. I had no idea what I was doing. So it's from among them. It means like you don't put them in the hand. So if you put them in the hand, you're not going to get the lands onto the battlefield. So just keep that in mind. I screwed up a million times with that, but Choco, Seeker of Paradise, pretty cool with the Chocobo. Now I've noticed here, this is not really an aggro deck. It kind of is, but it isn't at the same time. It's more like a mid-rangey deck than a true, like we win via combat, but it's not really like an aggro deck, because what you need to do is set up with the Mossborn Hydra or Tifa, obviously, and then go for Traveling Chocobo, and then really start like abusing the landfall triggers, obviously. So if you notice, we do have some top end here as well. This card, I honestly, when this card was good, when I first saw it, I was like, I don't know, but like it's really good because this, again, this is more of a mid-range deck. You may search your library for a bird or a basic land. Sometimes that basic land is kind of what you need, which is kind of hilarious, but don't have a whole lot of basic lands either way. Now we do have 4 Fabled Passage, because you don't really like the Fabled Passage because it's basically a tapped land early in the game, but you do need the Fabled Passage. So the mana base is really screwy. I know I've said that a million times, but it's gonna, trust me, like the only way you can really run Bant is to have this weird ass thing. Nevertheless, you have Kastral, the Windcrested. Nice little card here as well. You can also search with the Katzroy, so you might as well just have like Bartz and Boko and Kastral on the top end. If you're going to be running the Katzroy, you might as well. But other than that, the classic thing here is to go for Mossborn Hydra, Bristly Bill, and Tifa, and then even potentially Awaken the Woods. So create X11, and these lands are going to be, well, these creatures are going to be lands as well. So you're going to get all the land triggers in the world. And then obviously the Chocobo into a Mockingbird. And then this is the finishing touch whenever enchanted creature attacks. Now this is slow and a little bit like susceptible to counters, but mostly just like a destroy spell. So, but if you have 3+1/+1 counter on it, you're gonna sacrifice it, and then you're gonna ramp 2 basic land cards. And then if you have a Chocobo and then a Hydra, you can see how it gets pretty crazy pretty quickly. But again, I don't think you can run like an all-out aggro Tifa deck, but those decks are pretty fragile, and you should probably just be main decking like Snakeskin Veil, whereas I'm actually sideboarding the Snakeskin Veil, Dazzling Denial, and Negates, just because I think it's a little bit better in like sort of like grindier matchups versus control. But very fun deck here. Obviously all the bands have made things a lot more playable, so this feels very, very fine. I don't think it's like tier 1 or anything like that, but we are looking pretty good with the new standard meta. We're having a good time with it. I hope you are as well. So let's go ahead and give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members that do help out the channel financially, which means the absolute world to me. You can become a YouTube channel member or a patron and see my deck lists. Everyone can see them obviously, but to be able to import them, obviously that is through the patrons and the YouTube channel members subscription thingies. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy this. Without further ado, just keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Alright, I think this looks pretty solid. Anytime you have an Elves, if you don't have a turn 3 play, feels so dumb. You're like, why am I playing Elves in a Landfall deck? But then when you have the elf into like a Traveling Chocobo or a Hydra, you're like, oh, this is the best card ever. Lightning Army of One is super good. I'm not joking you. I'm not even joking you. I don't know. I think kind of like a burn type of deck, right? Be kind of good with Lightning Army of One. That is a great card, though. Let's not get too hasty here. Chocobo into Landfall. I could Mockingbird here. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna get a little greedy. Now that we're kind of a little slowed down on our curve, maybe Mockingbird has something better to copy than just another little Chocobo, I guess. Yeah, Lightning Army of One. I think I'm definitely gonna make a brew around her soon. Seems like a damn good card. Whoa, what is this? Whoa, back in the day, there was like an unstoppable loop with this card. I have not seen this card in years, it seems like. Interesting. They have like a torso tower or something? Okay. It's kind of annoying, that's okay. Let's go in for our lovely Hydra, and then hopefully we can kind of get down Traveling Chocobo, and then start doing the Hydra stuff. That was their second torso tower, so hopefully they don't have another one. But this looks pretty interesting here. There's got to be something that I'm missing with the hulking metamorph. Like, what is this? Am I crazy? Wasn't there an unstoppable loop? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? During your turn, spells cast one less to cast for each creature with 4 or greater. Okay. This is not a kill yet, so if I do this, go for a land, we go for 2. It's just not enough to like kill him, so like I don't think we want to do that. So let's go for Chocobo first before we drop our land. It's an elf. See, now the elf is... I'm back to like not liking the elf again. I'm back to being annoyed with Mr. Elf. I don't really want to swing in either. Oh, they probably would trade. Okay. Still need to connect to need protection to other... Yeah, for sure. Yeah, she doesn't need to deal combat damage, right? It's been a hot second since I've seen it. Then we're going really old school here with the Skitter Beam and Hulking Metamorph. I feel like I'm just going to get comboed off here at some point. So I'm really nervous. But if they don't have anything for this Hydra... I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, this is pretty good. But if they don't have anything for this Hydra... they're going to get stomped. Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies. Another Origins, sure. Damn, they're going crazy right now. How many cards you got here? I guess this thing is really good. Yeah, come right through. Party of 1, Teamer, Battle Crier. Party of 1, come right through. I do not want any of that. Alright, so we got a Sanctum off the top, which is cool. Unless they have a Flood Maw, like, I don't see how they can get crazy here. So if I go for Mockingbird, I might not use this because we might need this. So if I go for Mockingbird and then go for Ordeal of Nylea, I think we are literally going to do so much damage, it's going to be hard to calculate. So I'm going to do this. Unless they have Into the Flood Maw, this is basically just going to like be really bad for them. Mockingbird, copy the Traveling Chocobo. I'm not going to do this, even though it's typically what you usually want to do. And that's just because I want to get this Mossborn Hydra to the high heavens. Ordeal of Nylea. Swing. Ordeal of... Oh my god, that was going to get absolutely insane. What? Come on, you got to understand the assignment there. Come on. Okay, this is good. This is fine. Anytime you got Llanowar Elves, I mean, you can't really be doing too bad. Turn 1 Llanowar Elves, come on. But yeah, I don't get salty if people like, because I concede. If it's just like GG's and that's just all there is to it, like I don't find anything wrong with that. It's just when you have something like crazy special. I guess I could go for Cavern. Oh, I feel so stupid now. I'm stupid. I could have gone for Cavern, but I kind of would rather keep the Cavern for Bird. Right? Like, isn't that kind of the point of it? Because we have way more birds than not, but I guess getting the Hydra would have been really good there, so... I guess you read what you sow, I guess. I guess we just... I've really been noticing that this Traveling Chocobo is typically the line I take almost always. Usually I just like this Traveling Chocobo really just like facilitates. It's like the point guard of the deck. It doesn't single-handedly do anything crazy, but it enables, it fixes your like lands. But this is looking really rough. What the hell is this? You may have this creature enter as a copy of a creature you control, except it's a shapeshifter rogue. Plotted. Interesting. Alright, let's go for Chocobo. Alright, that's pretty good. I think we'll go for Chocobo number 2. I don't know if we really need it. Maybe we go for... We don't have a whole lot of landfall here, so maybe we want to go for Tifa. Maybe we go for... okay, let's go for Tifa. Let's set up the kill here, I guess. Because they're kind of looking pretty scary. Whatever the hell they got going on here, it's pretty devastating. So let's do this. We get a lot of landfall triggers. But we have 2 birds here. And I think what I'm mostly worried about is... Are they going to kill me? Am I going to get another turn? I guess that's the key problem I'm seeing here. Alright. They're going to draw 6 bazillion cards here. Don't draw too many here. Skitter Beam. Oh, God. Wait, this doesn't let them draw because the power's not high enough. But these are still scary. What's going on here? I mean, you know. I mean, all things considered, this could have been a lot worse. 6 damage, draw some cards. Like, it's not that bad, right? I need a land. Maybe I should be running more land. Maybe 24 is just like not enough, even with this. This really screwed me up that one time. So let me see if I can kind of not screw up this time. Chocobo. Choco, not Chocobo. This one's just Choco. What the hell is this card? What is this card? This spell costs 1 less to cast 3. I didn't think you could counter a creature for 1, but I guess they got this. Oh my god. I didn't think you could counter a creature. I mean, obviously you can with this thing. Interesting. Yeah, standard just feels wide open. Like this stuff, like I've never even seen this card. Yeah, it is. I mean, we're really hurting for on the land department here. I guess I have to take a trade here. It's really gross. It's really gross, but I think I kind of like have to. At least one. Like 8's a lot of damage here. If we whiff again. Hold on. This is their turn, right? They don't have anything else going on. So if we drop Choco, 2 land. We got it. I think we got to hedge our bets here a little bit. Let's hedge our bets. Let's go for Chocobo again. Now we're cooking. All right, Fabled Passage. Bill. All right, we might be cooking now. Fabled Passage. Let's make sure. Oh, we might be cooking. We might have done it. We might have done it. Let's make sure all of our stuff goes to Tifa last. So let's just go ahead and go to Tifa. Tifa. Ooh, there we go. Fabled Passage. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, baby. Don't think it really matters too much here. Let's go, Tifa. All right, now we kind of got Tifa going. All right, so we're gonna really see if this card's good or not. This, I can't pronounce this. Sazh Katzroy. We'll rock this. Again, the mana base is super weird in this deck, but I think you just kind of like have to. I think you kind of have to get a little bit weird in this kind of deck here. This thing lets you search for any bird. So, like, how bad could it be? No! Oh! Okay, going too fast. All right. That's brutal. Absolute maximum punishment. All right. Oh! Okay, gotta slow down a little bit. All right, we got the Fabled Passage. So this kind of makes us like extends the curve, so we're not just like full blown aggro. This is also Landfall. I think we want to save the Fabled Passage, so I'm actually gonna go for this instead of the Hydra for right now. So we're gonna really test this thing out. I kind of do like this. It's gonna be one of these things, right? Could go for Chocobo too. Let's go for Chocobo. We also have another one, so we can also just search for some stuff here, but this deck feels like it has a lot of different avenues you can go into. This seems really interesting. Maybe discard a card. Draws. So they're going to be running Saga cards. It kind of works like a little mini Yuna, kind of. Oscar, how's it going? How do you get so many wild cards to make up all these decks? Because I am a psychopath and I spend way too much money on them. That's basically the only option I got for you. I am not a free-to-play player, to be honest with you. I just grind a lot. So if you you can make it go as far as you can with like the wild cards if you do the dailies and stuff like that, but a lot of decks overlap as well too. A lot of decks you'll overlap the rares and stuff like that, so it's not as crazy as you think. Alright, so we got a lot of different things here. I got Kastral Windcrested. I mean, there's so many options here that it's kind of overwhelming almost. Let's set up the Traveling Chocobo before we start. I know it seems kind of crazy to do this before the Hydra, but I want to get down the Traveling Chocobo beforehand, so because you can really get more value this way, and it seems like we're going to be kind of pressed for value here. So, all right, put a +1/+1, then double the number of +1/+1s. I think we just want to go for the Chocobo, right? I was sleeping on this thing, man. This is good. Why was I not running this at the beginning? I don't know, we're gonna rectify our mistakes though. I mean, this doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, I'm not thrilled. I'm surely not thrilled to buy it, but it'll be okay. All right, Awaken the Woods. Things are gonna get pretty nasty here. I think we just want to go for Hydra and then just go for Fabled Passage and just start going absolutely nuts. And there's like multiple avenues we can do. We can just go for like the Kastral and just go for like the more slow kind of build here. We do have birds, so like God, I don't know. Maybe we just go Hydra. I think Hydra can actually literally end the game. We'll go Hydra here. Sheltered by Ghosts we know is coming. So I don't really love the Sheltered by Ghosts. I guess we could go for this. The problem is like we're kind of going all in into the Hydra stuff here without actually like knowing that we got it. But this is pretty good though, right? So we're not going to be able to swing, so we're going to give them a window. Oh, there we go. There you go. Chocobo off the top. This deck is so weird. It's kind of like Jurassic Park in a way. You just the birds they find a way. I don't know. Like kind of weird to pilot. So they're gonna bounce my stuff back here. But that's really not that big a deal yet. So never want to play your stuff off the top. I do kind of like this thing, right? Let's play you first. We'll go for bird. I just want to get more like value off the top before I go in for you, because I want to get the affinity for bird thingy. This thing's actually really good too, because it resets your library. So you start your library and then you get your Traveling Chocobo stuff down too. So this is really good. 1, 2, 3. Copy the Regent. Not really, right? Do we have enough bird power? Are you a bird? Yes, you're a bird. Each other bird. Oh my god, each other bird. Do I have another bird? Oh no. Each other bird. This is bird. So we don't have enough to kill the Regent with this. Oh, that's a problem. 1, 2. Oh, damn. That's actually a huge problem. Oh, now we're roping. All right, I might have to take a second here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We might have to just take another turn and just drop down the Hydra. Maybe it's just a Mockingbird. Let's go for a Mockingbird. Hydra. Pass. That feels okay. Kind of shaky here. Oh God, no! Oh man, I did not see that coming. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Okay, okay. It's fine. It's fine. We got a Mockingbird. We got a Mockingbird. We got a Mockingbird, right? So, if X equals 5 and we can copy this Regent and then bounce them, that feels okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can actually go Chocobo. Chocobo into Plains. Chocobo into Plains into Mockingbird for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy you. Bounce, bounce. They can just do that again, but they're like... They just kind of like time walk themselves, right? Uh-oh, hold on, my chat. What's wrong with my chat? Hold on. That's... Why is my chat not working? Oh, that's a problem. Alright, my chat's not working. That is not good. Let's do that same exact thing. I guess we're just like kind of time walking ourselves. Yep, I'm gonna copy you. Do I get rid of this? Not really, right? We'll just do that. Why is my chat not working? Is there something wrong here? Why is my chat not working here? Dark Kent, thank you. Hey, thank you so much, Dark Kent. I just, I'm having a little bit of technical issues, but I see that now, and I think I probably like messed up my thingy here, but thank you so much, Dark Kent. I appreciate that. Yeah? I guess we just kind of have to. X equals 5. Just copy you. Drop you down. Sure. Let's try. We're gonna cast this back again. Man, I'm really bummed out that this is not working. Let's try to reset the chat here. It was really frustrating. So X equals 5. How long can we actually do this, though? You know what I mean? Like, I think we can probably do this for a decent amount of time. We just keep time walking ourselves. This is kind of hilarious, though. Why did my chat go away, though? Very frustrating. What do you think the new meta archetypes will be in standard? Honestly, I think Dimir. Dimir with Kaito. Kaito feels like the best card that was not hit in the meta. So this comes out yet again. Eventually, we're just going to go in for Bartz and Boko. But I want to kind of wait. So if we drop this, I mean, it's kind of, we're just kind of in a weird spot here. So let's go for Chocobo. But now they have like some sort of like interaction, which is kind of nerve-wracking. I think it's almost time to go in for Kastral the Windcrested here, and I'm gonna try this out. Let's see if this chat's working here. Really, really bummed out, man. Not gonna lie. Really bumming him out. Alright, let's go for Bartz and Boko. Hopefully we got something here. Should full, hold on, let me full control here. Oh my gosh, this is a disaster. Oh my god, this is an absolute disaster. I can't even focus right now. I think we're good in there, but I just don't understand why the super chat did that. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna play through it and try and collect myself here. Alright. I don't know if the technology, I don't know, like, is it my computer or is it just like the technology? Alright, be that as it may, let's go ahead and do this. I think we're looking relatively okay. We're gonna put a pretty big hurting on them. We do have the Plaza of Heroes as well. So I'm just gonna crack this right now. Let's go ahead and get our landfall triggers. And if we go for Awaken the Woods. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So we can go for 4 and then still hold up the Plaza of Heroes. Excuse me, 5. One, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Whew, math's hard. Math's for sometimes math's for ability activators. See if they got a counter spell here. If they do, we're looking pretty bad. Would imagine they do. Syncopate, yeah, I can't pay for that. No, I mean, I guess I can, right? I might as well, right? Yeah, we kind of all went all out with this. So this is actually the craziest game. It is so wild how much Landfall is doing. It's really unfortunate we had such technical issues here. Get the dub anyway. My god, that's crazy. All right, this looks pretty awful. Honestly, we're gonna probably have to just mulligan this. Got Kastral. Kastral does take a little bit to get going. Probably get rid of the Sheltered by Ghost. I don't think we really need the Sheltered by Ghost at all, to be completely honest with you. Looking pretty good here. I think we'll... This Ordeal of Nylea, man, when this thing gets going, it's so funny. Appreciate that, Kent. Yeah, I don't know. At least the chat's back up. At least the chat's back up, so at least that's something. Yeah, I don't think you want to swing in there. Don't think you want to swing in there. Let's go and drop this. Chocobo. And it doesn't seem like they have any sort of priority here, so I think we just attack. Alright, looking pretty good here. Feels pretty good to me. I think my landfall is a little stronger than your landfall, my friend. I guess that's just that. Alright, looks pretty good. Chocobo into Traveling Chocobo. Could be worse. Could be worse. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. Alright. These Chocobos feel pretty good. Let's go for Chocobo. Do we show them the Plaza of Heroes? Sure. Sure. Just don't Elspeth spite me. There we go. We're fine. The Iron Crag. Usually you see these in like mono red decks or something. The Iron Crag, I guess. I guess we'll see. I'm just going for it. Yep. If they have a board wipe, we just take a massive L here. But I guess we can kind of recover with the Hydra. If they have like 2 board wipes, well... We tried. Is this is I don't like this. Do not Wrath of God me, please. You can split up. You can, you know, temporary lockdown. Do not Wrath of God me. Or Sunfall or whatever. Oh, Synthesizer. Okay. We can take care of that. That's not a problem. Yeah, that's not a problem at all, actually. What we got off the top here? Another Hydra. I want to get down the Hydra. So I'm going to get down the Hydra. That's what we're going to do here. Put a lot of pressure on them. Obviously, if they can recover, it's pretty much just like a board wipe or not, right? Ah! All right, this isn't bad, right? 5 damage. Oh god, yeah, they can actually hit the Chocobo. Okay. That doesn't activate Simulacrum, and then a Perilous Snare Dwell. I think we just win though. Yeah, we have Sheltered by Ghosts. All right, there we go. Temporary lockdown, I would imagine. Yeah, temporary lockdown. You know, it's just temporary. So how bad could it really be? I'm going to offset the starting town here a little bit. I don't want to pay more life if I don't have to. I think life could maybe be relevant in this matchup, so we'll see. You could also go for starting town to Mockingbird. I guess that's probably the best way to do it, huh? Yeah, you probably could. I'll probably screw that up here. Probably a little bit too conservative of a play there. Whatever, screw it, we're doing it. Screw it, we're doing it live. So I guess we missed out on a +1/+1 counter on the Chocobo by not going starting town turn 1. The Iron Crag though, this is pretty interesting. Maybe they have like some sort of like affinity for artifacts. Okay. Could go for the Ordeal of Nylea. I could. And maybe I will. This is such a bad idea. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Get lost. We don't come out empty-handed. That's actually okay. I'm not going to go for the elf. I'm okay with that. We get to explore here. That's not the end of the world at all. Alright, that's actually okay. So Cryptic Coat, interesting. I would imagine they want the Simulacrum thingy out before they do that. But this Chocobo actually flies, so I guess that's kind of why we didn't go for the Nylea here. You got Affinity, which is cool. Oh man, do they have a counterspell here? I mean, I gotta try, right? This is the most obvious play. Just Choco into Seeker Paradise. We'll still get the trigger off the Chocobo here. Okay, so that's nice. Okay, Choco, Seeker of Paradise. Whenever one of our birds you control attack, blah, blah, blah. You may put one of them into their hand. Sure. Hold on. I don't get the second part. Then put any number of land cards from among them. Okay, that's fine. So that wasn't a land card, obviously, but I feel like I've done a land card and I just haven't been clicking the right buttons. But don't play like me. I'm just a dummy. That's fine. As long as we're getting these little map tokens, like, we're not coming out empty-handed. We can make use of these little maps. Cryptic Coat. Not so cryptic. Don't we just do that same thing? Yeah, right? I want to save these Fabled Passages for like more fun stuff, but I guess if I can get the Chocobo down, that's pretty good, right? Okay. You're summoning sick, but I kind of just want to like explore with this map token. Sure. I mean, that helps out a little, I guess. Fabled Passage. See, no, look, what's going on here? Hold on. Is that a bug or am I dumb? Look at the top, whatever. You may put one of them into your hand, then put any number of land cards from among them onto the battlefield tapped, and the rest in your graveyard. Why? I don't understand. Is that a bug or am I just dumb? I should have been able to play the Fabled Passage. Oh man, that's frustrating. Am I dumb? Let me read this. You may put one of them into your hand. I did. Then put any number of land cards. Oh, so it's among the rest? Okay. Okay. Eh. Maybe I'm just dumb. Who knows? I think I am. Nevertheless. You have Ward, right? That's kind of gross. So I guess I can go for Bartz and Boko. I mean, I guess I can do this once at least, right? Ward 2? Sure. Bartz and Boko, baby. 7 damage. I think that's enough to kill, but we'll see. Sure, yeah, let's do that. We'll pay. We'll pay the 2. Bang, bang. Fabled Passage. Now Choco can swing. Now Choco can actually swing, so. I don't think we can threaten. Hold on, is this mats for attackers sometimes? Is this lethal? I don't think so, right? I guess we have to do this now, right? If we get a non-land, we can threaten for lethal. Alright, this is lethal. They've got a block. Oh, we're gonna get more from the Choco. I keep forgetting that. Okay. I have no idea how to pilot my own deck. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how to pilot this thing. Alright, let me reread this for the 9,000th time because I keep messing this up. Whenever put one of them into your hand. So put you in the hand, and then we get... There we go. Okay, we finally got it. We finally got it. I shouldn't say we. I finally got it. Finally get the maximum value out of the Choco. Finally got it. Whew. Okay, we did it. We did it. It got a chump block. Obviously, we're still very prone to whatchamacallit. Kill spell. Sweepers, etc. Oh my god, Repurposing Bay. This card is insane. This card is so sick. So, oh god. Am I about to, like, die? Repurposing Bay into a 3-drop. Snare. Oh god. So remove this. Cryptic Coat. Oh god. Okay. Okay, okay, we're in nervous territory. Negate doesn't do anything. Chad, are we cooked? I guess I can Mockingbird here, right? I can deal 8 damage. I kind of want to get down the Hydra, obviously. Maybe, oh god. Well, we're going to get thinking here, because this is going to take some brain power. I can Mockingbird. I mean, this is an expensive Mockingbird, and one's going to, like, die, which is unfortunate. Or I could go Mossborn Hydra, but they have a Repurposing Bay. That's not good. So they're gonna get like a lot of value. So I think I kind of have to be aggressive about this, even though this is really unfortunate. Let's do this first. Map on the Choco. Didn't help anything, but at least we got a little bit more information. God. For 4. That's not gonna work either. Okay. Yeah, we're looking bad. I guess I can negate something. I don't like this. X equals 2. Good lord, I can't negate anything if I do this, but I think I kind of have to just get some stuff out into the battlefield. For you. For you. That felt bad. That did not feel good, ladies and gentle mages. Did not feel good. Another land's okay, but they're gonna take the repurposing bay is basically what I'm afraid of here. Nothing. Wow. That's pretty crazy. They didn't even go for repurposing bay. That's crazy. I think we're out of basics with the Fabled Passage, which is unfortunate. I think I'm out of basics, which is awful. But with the Choco, we can maybe just sneak a win here. I'll take it. I don't know. I don't know if we deserve that one, but I'll take it. All right, let's get it going. It looks pretty good. Need a lot of birds here, though. I wish this was a little more bird heavy. I think we'll just draw the Chocobo. I mean, we could get a little cute and go for Skrelv. I guess the next turn we go for Skrelv and then the elf. Seems alright. The Skrelv is like sheltered by Ghost's best friend. Oh god, the bat. The bat! Hopefully bats and birds. Kind of get something going on here. Take my big bird. Ooh, see now I really regret not dropping down the elf, but you know, hindsight's always 2020 or something like that. Let's get down you. There's no tricks here. They kind of know what's going on here. They know what's going on. No tricks up my sleeve. Swing on it. Starting Town will be more relevant for sure. For sure. Starting Town feels like a Thran portal, but like good. Glarb! Whoa, Glarb. Alright. I'm gonna go Chocobo first. I mean, getting Bill's kind of cool, but like I said, the Chocobo is just like the MVP. So I got Choco. Let's go you. Yeah, I don't really want to drop down the Fabled Passage yet. And then you have Death Touch, so we'll just chill. So a little bit underwhelming of a turn there, but... Alright, Glarb. Go ahead and snag your lands. The end, wow. Ah, sure. Oh, we lose our we actually lose our Choco over that. That's what I'm most... I don't really care about losing the Skrelv that much, but... That shuffles our deck, and then we're going to lose the Choco. That's actually really gross. Gross! Oh, they did. Never mind. I'll just say, what the hell? I think I have another or a Skrelv, so... It's not really the end of the world, though. That Choco is a pretty monstrous card. Oh, a Fabled Passage off the top, too. There we go. Now we're cooking. So, if we do this, right? Do we want a Chocobo, or do we want to Bristly Bill? I think we want a Bristly Bill, right? Let's Bristly Bill. I guess we do this. For the Cavern bat? Take a bat? I want my damn Choco, so let's go ahead and take you. So we get 2 of these now. So we get 2 bats. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So let's take 1. Let's take 2. Ah, alright. Let's grab this. Maybe we just get high to the high heavens on this Chocobo. Yeah, whatever. Just Chocobo. Another Fabled Passage off the top. That's actually pretty hilarious. I don't think we got enough Fabled Passage. I think we could probably want something else here. So if they trade with Glarb, that's fine. We'll make them pay for it. Kind of weird that they want to do this. I would think they want to take Glarb to Surveil to try and find something more meaningful, but that's okay. Well, we're trading here, so there's no point in really blocking. Whatever. Oh, they still get to Surveil. Duh, okay. For some reason, I thought this thing had Summoning Sickness. So we trade here. Not great. And then I'm probably gonna Fabled Passage, because I don't want to draw into a Fabled Passage. I'd rather get something a little sexier. Another Clarb, okay. It's just, it feels so fresh. I'm going to say this over and over again, but it just feels so fresh that you can just play Glarb and like, it's like fine. There's nothing like, wow, you're not going to die on turn 2? Whoa. You're tempting me. Don't tell me with a good time here. I mean, we're just going to Fabled Passage. I don't know why you're doing this. So now we get big, and now we block, and then we just take our Choco back. I don't know if they thought that they were like offering a trade there, but that's a trade I'll take any day. Alright, so this deck is a little bit weird because the Fabled Passages, you typically want to like kind of wait. But if we don't have green, this gets a little squirrely. I'm going to keep it and just probably go for Fabled Passage immediately and just go for green so we can get elves down. Like, this deck is really hard to crack. It's very weird. So let's go ahead and try this. No mice, no Heartfire Hero turn 1. Feels good. Okay, I got the Mossborn Hydra. Not on curve, which is unfortunate. Now we go for Elf. Pay 0. Copy the Elf. Or at least try to copy the Elf. Then we just gotta go for it, though. If we top deck into a land, it's not even really that big of a deal. Yeah, I think I will try a Genova deck here. So obviously that cut down does put a damper on our day, but it's okay. If we top deck into a land, it's really not even that big a deal. So, I mean, they gotta have something here. So I'm gonna go for Traveling Chocobo rather than the Mossborn Hydra. Because there's about a 1,000,000,000% chance that they have something for this Hydra. My case exactly. This probably is our worst matchup here. I think every single turn they basically have like removal, Demir, so not the best matchup. Plaza of Heroes. Do we go Hydra into this or just go for Chocobo? Because this one is actually pretty good whenever one or more birds attack. You kind of get that going on. But if we want to go for a Hydra, we gotta do this now. I think it's fine. I kind of want to make a reason to run this Choco Secret of Paradise. Seven eighth. Am I dumb? What does that mean? Oil Deep Gearhulk. Oh god. Okay. I guess that's better than just like removing my thing. So they're gonna take away the Choco, or they take away this. If we top deck into a land, actually we don't. They have to take this, right? Am I nuts? This is actually kind of a... I don't even know what they want to take here, because if they take the Ordeal of Nylea, we're going to go ahead and go crazy with the Mossborn Hydra. They just took nothing? I mean, we just go crazy now, right? Oh, yeah. I think we're gonna try Genova, I think. Pocket typing. Yeah, no worries. No worries. So whenever it attacks, put a 1/1, and then if it has 3 or more, sacrifice. So we're going to get this. So we might as well do this, right? Ordeal of Nylea. Unless I'm dumb, which I might be. I think this is how this works. Do you have reach? No. So put up 1/1, sacrifice it, and now we're going to get 2 more lifelink, or whatever the hell. Landfall. Bang, bang, 12-12. We're not like done. No, still gotta work for lethal here. But it feels pretty good. Sheltered by Ghosts on whatever they may play. I know they have lifelink, so... Oh, yeah, well, Stock Up's not going to do it, so that's really nice. Stock Up shall not do it. Yeah, Restless Reef's not going to do it either way, so... I mean, we're looking pretty good here. 12-12 is enough to get it done. That's all I care about. Alright, here we go. Chocobo into Denial. Feels alright. This Awaken the Woods card feels like a pretty solid turn 1 play. Or turn 1 play, Jesus. Silver Bullets, a 1 copy spell. Alright, Alright, so the Dazzling Denial. Let's face up. They kind of know what's going on here. That's okay. Yep. Let's go ahead and at least threaten the Dazzling Denial. But if you get the Awaken the Woods, obviously these things become actual lands, so pretty good. I'm still gonna go Bird, even though we do have the Hydra here. Actually, you know what? You could actually convince me maybe we don't. Nah, let's not overthink it. Let's not overthink this. I'd be really sad if they were running. Yeah, I mean, probably should. That was pretty risky, right? Because, I mean, we could just call out Hydra. We got 3 Hydras. All things considered, it's pretty risky. So if they have a counter there, I just look like the biggest moron on the planet. Sorcery Speed, Moraga River Regent into tap out feels kind of like a weird play. I mean, but I'm not complaining. No. Hydra. For right now, I really wish this Dazzling Denial was a Snakeskin Veil. Really, really badly. Because we're just stock up. You gotta imagine they'll find a Go for the Thread or something like that. Gotta imagine. Yeah, it is what it is, huh? Top deck into a land? No, we do not. That's... At this point, this Dazzling Denial, we pay 2. We don't have a bird, obviously. I'm gonna go for it, man. We're gonna go for Bristly Bill instead of this Hydra. I feel like if we just put out the Hydra, we're just kind of like leaving it out to dry. But if we have Dazzling Denial, we can maybe counter something huge, I guess. That's the idea. Nothing, huh? We need a land. We need an untapped land. I need an untapped land bad. Yeah, I can't really justify dropping down the Hydra. I can't swing because they have the Reef. I don't know. I think we just pass. Very unexciting pass. Crack, crack. Dazzling Denial obviously becoming a little less dazzling as the game goes on here. I mean, I really wish I had a bird. This is the kind of, the tricky part of this deck here is we don't have a bird, so like... Maybe I do this, because they're not going to... Okay, let's do this, actually. I know they're going to pay it. They're going to pay it, obviously, which is not great. But then next turn, I mean, they're like de facto tapped out. I mean, what could they have here? Like, Into the Flood Maw would be the only thing that really screws us up. So they're like basically tapped out here, and then now we can kind of go crazy next turn. As crazy as one could get, I guess. It's not really like super crazy. Not super crazy, but like medium crazy. And I'm crazy enough to make it work. I get rid of the Mossborn Hydra, sure. All right, we gotta be a little bit more. We gotta be meticulous how we're gonna play this. Maybe not that meticulous. It's not that hard, right? Starting town's pretty gross. So if we go for you, there's just no real way to like get anything crazy going here. Let's go for Chocobo. I kind of want to get this out of cut down range. We're just gonna have to go for it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really want to go for this yet. This, I don't know. Might not have too much of a choice here. This coming in tapped is really gross. All right, whatever. So we're gonna have to swing in with Bill. So we just got over the 4/4. I think this is like okay. Really, a chump block? Whoa. Obviously, at any sweeper here, and we're just dead as a doorknob. Yeah, that's going to be a deadly dispute. Okay, no problem. Go ahead and swipe that up. Good G's. I think we can make this work. Our sequencing is going to be a little weird here. I'm still not even entirely sure we want to go for Llanowar Elves in this build. I'm not entirely sure. I'm really not. But be that as it may, we got the Llanowar Elves. We're going to play the Llanowar Elves while we can. See, here's the question. Do we go for Tifa or do we just go in for the Traveling Chocobo? This is a good curve, but obviously we're just hanging Lockhart out to dry if they just have removal. This is Demir, so like I can't imagine they don't. I'd rather go for Chocobo. They might not be threatened by this, and then we also get to get a little more value. If I had a Snakeskin Veil, probably would just go for Tifa and then just like trying to get it going, but we don't have a Snakeskin Veil. Yeah, see, I mean, like, that obviously is not great, but isn't that better? Yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna hold up full control. I have a Snakeskin Veil. I have a Snakeskin Veil. Don't you dare cut me down. Don't do it! Oh, stock up. Okay, well, I don't have the full control then. Okay, cool. Matt, how's it going? Yeah, a lot of... I'm not joking you. It feels like... I'm not joking you. It feels like a different universe, Matt. I'm not joking you. It is crazy. You're just like alive. Like, turn 3, you're just like alive still. But in general, no, I'm not joking you. It is hand to Ugin. It is amazing right now. I'm sure it'll be like gross as soon as something comes out, but as of right now, we're partying. All right, so we need 3 with Plaza of Heroes to be able to protect Tifa. So I don't think we can even get there even with this anyway. So yeah, we can't protect with Plaza, so let's just commit to this. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. Okay. Yeah, it's absolutely wild right now. I played against an Izzet deck that was really like Otter heavy, but it wasn't like toxic. It truly wasn't like toxic at all. It was like, you know, just like a good clean Otter deck. It was really refreshing. All right, so Plaza of Heroes doesn't protect Mossborn Hydra, which is kind of gross. Where are my Snakeskin Veils? All right, Awaken the Woods is so funny. Do they have 2 for? Okay, I think we're just gonna have to go all in here. We're gonna have to just go all in. So I can't hold up Plaza of Heroes. Yeah, I just can't. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If they have 2, like if they just have like 2 go for the throats, 2 removal spells, we're just cooked. But I don't think we have the luxury of time. All right. Oh, this feels so bad. Oh, all right. We need desperately need a Snakeskin Veil. I'm gonna redo the sideboard as soon as I get out of this one, win or lose for sure. Because it's more geared to mice. Okay, you know what? Hey, now we got Plaza of Heroes finally. Finally, we got some Plaza of Hero action. It doesn't do much without like a Fabled Passage thing. That's right. 2 power, baby. That's right. Yeah, I guess we just get our damage, and they can't even go for Restless Reef, and we still got this Plaza of Heroes for protection. This is my Snakeskin Veil now, so. Yeah, it's great. Right now, like I said, I've seen some Yuna decks. I've seen... Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen some Yuna decks. I've seen some, like, Otter decks. Like an Azorius control deck. I've seen a lot of different things right now. But everything feels fresh, though. Nothing, again, like... oh, shoot. I zoomed in on myself accidentally. But nothing feels crazy right now. Like, no matter what you play, it just feels like you're actually playing a game instead of just like, oh my god, is it Cutter again? Like, you know what I mean? Hopefully, I mean, we're looking pretty good here. Chocobo. We're kind of out of steam. This is kind of like super awkward. So we're just like out of steam. I'm going to swing in again. I don't have a land. I don't need land. I'll just pop you for one. Over and over. Whatever. Alright, so Plaza of Heroes. I'm going to drop you down. And then we have Plaza of Heroes that we can protect. Tifa. This is the only legendary creature we have, so... Okay. This is just like full-blown... See, like right now, we're playing against like Dimir control. It's like, where would you see like Dimir control? I mean, obviously I'm assuming Kaito will be a lot more like prevalent. But where else are you going to just find like Dimir control stuff? Okay. Meringue Regent. So I'm probably going to have to go for Plaza of Heroes. Unless they target not you. Yeah. So exile this land. We gain indestructible and hexproof. We're gonna have to top deck into like a Chocobo or something. That's yeah. We just got too much landing. I know we're a landfall deck. We need lands. We don't need lands anymore. Ugh. I almost think should I just keep it just like in case. I think we're looking a little cooked here. Yeah, I think we got pretty much one more turn to kind of play around. I don't... Hey, Matt, no worries, because I don't think anyone could get past Cutter. I don't think literally anybody could get past Cutter, because it was literally so broken. It got to the point where I would look at literally any card. I would look at any card and just be like, you can't play this because it loses the Cutter and Mice and whatever. Oh, Jesus. Doomsday Excruciator. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see that coming. So we got one more turn here. And I don't think we got the goods here. Doomsday Excruciator. Man, I haven't seen this card in a hot second. This feels like a throwback despite it just being Duskmourn, which Duskmourn wasn't that long ago at all, and it just feels like a throwback, but I mean, we're just cooked, right? Restless Reef, I guess technically doesn't kill us yet. Alright, I think this is our only shot here. Say bird. We'll get our landfalls in, but I'm looking just about over. I guess there's like a 0.0000001% chance we could win here. Reef doesn't mill us out. It's only, how much did it mill? Like 3 or 4 cards or something? Mill 4, we draw one? Unless I'm crazy, unless they have like a Jace or something. Nope, no blocks. I got one card left. I mean, I guess it's theoretically possible. It is not. Okay. Let's say if we had removal, even if we had removal, no. Damn, alright. Wait, we'll GG's it up though. Let's go ahead and change the sideboard up. I think I need more like Snakeskin Veils and stuff.